Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first Zoom call for Progressive Business Circle. And my name is Itanya Connor. I have a few different businesses, and I wanted to start this circle, this networking group, so we could, as business owners, so we could help one another, so we could support one another, so we can network, and so we can help each other level up our businesses. And that was the whole point of starting this circle. Sometimes when you're an entrepreneur, it gets very lonely and you just want to bounce an idea off of. And sometimes your regular friends who's not business owners, they just can't help or they don't know how to answer it. But when you're in it and you're doing it and you're grinding, it's kind of like being around like-minded people. So I wanted to gather some like-minded people together for us to just support each other during this journey. A lot of times, I know with me, with some businesses, I just wasn't consistent enough and I gave up on it before it had a chance to flourish. So I'm doing my best right now not to do that. So once again, my name is Itanya. So most of you guys know me, but this year I decided in 2020, I decided to go full throttle into real estate. And everything was starting to go good, and then a pandemic happened, and it slowed some stuff down. But I'm still here. I'm being consistent with it. I'm still doing trainings and marketing myself, and trying to seek in buyers or sellers. So if you know anyone looking to buy or sell, let me know. I do give out gifts for those referrals. I also have, so I did property management for 17 years. So that's where a lot of my background is from. And the part of the property management that I really loved was the part that I really loved was the leasing part. So I was like, well, that's similar to helping a buyer find a house and their dream home or starter home. So I'm glad I kind of flipped over to real estate because I'm finding that a lot of things that they do in real estate can actually help on the property management side. So I still have a company on the property management side called Bay Area Rental Match. And on that, I really focus on just the leasing. So I help property owners find tenants for their rentals. And then I'm still playing around with, I try to help tenants find rentals, but it's kind of hard when you don't have the rentals. And then sometimes they want more affordable housing type of rentals. And that's not the part of the property management that I do. So there's different parts. There's affordable housing companies out there that's all they do is affordable housing. Um, and then there's what we call like a property A, B, or C, which is regular, just property management. And then you have your luxury property management, your real high end. So I mostly work with market rate apartments. So when I'm renting, you may pay $1,800 to $2,000 for a one bedroom, but sometimes the calls I get, they want to pay, literally, I have this 800 to like 1,500 for a one bedroom. And those are kind of hard to find, especially in the Bay Area in California. But sometimes I am able to find some affordable housing like that for people. But that's what I kind of mostly focus on, is really helping the property owner find tenants for their particular units. And I do all the leasing side on that. But what I try to tell my renters, if they could qualify, that I could probably get them a house. They could own their own house or condo or townhouse for less than they're paying for rent. And you're building equity in your own place and a legacy, and you can write off those taxes. Also, you can write stuff off when you're a homeowner. So That's the focus, is to get more renters to become homeowners. And then I also have a nonprofit called Our Youth Matter. I've had it for 12 years, and we demonstrate love to youth through various outreach events. And our biggest event that we do is a school supply giveaway, where we give out 500 backpacks to kids in the community. So, and then we also do something, we do Adopt a Family at Christmas time. We do Thanksgiving in the park, where we meet and we give out hygiene kits, warm items, and goodie bags to the homeless encampments in Oakland. And then this year, we were supposed to have our first official Easter egg hunt. We've been partnering with people, but this time we were going to host our own Easter egg hunt. And then the pandemic happened, so that we didn't have the Easter egg hunt. And I really don't know, the back to school supply giveaway I do every third Saturday in August. And I don't know how that's going to look, because I don't know, are the kids going back to school? How is that going to look? So I don't know. That so some other things that I've done is I've been an event planner. I had partners before, and we've done event planning, sassy event planners. I've had a gift basket business, Inspired Creations, where I would wrap gifts or make gift baskets. I've been a virtual assistant before, where I would, and a lot of that's happening now. We're doing more things virtually, like even this call right now. Even this Zoom call we're doing virtually, right? So a lot more of that. So I would sit in my own office like I am now, and I would help businesses or companies do administrative stuff or data entry or research as a virtual assistant. And then I kind of quit, but they didn't really take the resignation, so I'm still in it, but I'm a Christian education consultant for Urban Ministries Incorporated, UMI. They are the largest Christian-based, largest African-American publishing company around. So I really joined that like years ago, probably, I don't know, like 15 years ago. Has it been that long? I joined a long time ago, because when I found out about their products, because their products is geared towards African Americans, I really felt that people needed I wanted to get those products in more churches' hands, and for them to use it for Vacation Bible School or Sunday school or Bible study. So that's kind of why I joined, to become a consultant for them. So that's just a little about me and my businesses. So I would love to hear about your business and what it is that you do. So you can put it, down below in the comments. And so I kind of mentioned why I wanted to start this circle, progressive business circle. Is really to network, to network with one another so we can support each other business, for support, and to level up our businesses, to get us to that next level. So the way that I thought these calls would go is I would start off with maybe a speaker, and to share marketing or accounting or social media or things like that we may need in our business. So when you call in, there's a poll for you to take with probably 5 questions for you to answer, just to kind of get an idea of what kind of help you may need. And then we will have breakout sessions. So in those breakout sessions, there's a structure. So you will start off with talking about who is your ideal customer, if you know. So what person are you gearing at? What's your niche? Like for example, for real estate, I really like the buyer side, but I'm looking at more of the seller side now, like helping sellers put their home on the market and get it ready, and helping them get it cleaned out, and helping them move stuff out and getting it staged, and then opening it up for people to come and take a look at it, right? The buyer side, that's the part that I love, which is the leasing side. And we go into different homes and helping them find that ideal home, and going shopping, looking at different houses. So I still be doing that, but I think the focus is mostly going to be on the seller side. So that would be most of my marketing, and what I'm gearing at and what I'm working on will be more the seller side. So who's your niche, your ideal customer? Whether it could be male or female, it might be a certain age group, it may be a certain area that you want to your businesses in. So you would describe who your ideal customer is. Then the next question you would describe is, excuse me, you would describe what is your product or service. So what are you offering? So for real estate, I stand behind my sellers and I help people find their ideal home, starter home or dream home. What is the one issue or challenge that you're having now? So we could sit on a call and we could talk forever, but just for time's sake, just what is one issue that you're having right now? Maybe you're trying to get new customers. Maybe you have clients, but you don't know how to manage them. Maybe you're getting complaints and because it's taking long to get their product out or whatever it is. And I forgot to mention, I was in this year-long entrepreneurship business program. And what I loved about it the most is kind of the part that we're going to be doing like in the breakout session. And I would come with a issue or something that I was having in my business. And then because you're dealing with like-minded people, you know, they would give their suggestions or advice or recommendations on what you could do with that question. And what I liked about it is sometimes they even been through that. Oh yeah, I've been through that. This is what I did. Or, you know, this is the service I used. Or I found that, you know, putting my product on Shopify was better than Etsy. Or, you know, things like that. So it was really valuable information that I gained. And then it gave us a chance to network with one another where we could probably use each other's services as well. So that's kind of what I like. So that's that, you know, so come with that one issue or thing that you just need help with, like right now. Like I need help figuring this out right now. And we gotta help you with that. And then the other thing is, what have you tried to do to solve that problem? So maybe let's say it's, okay, I'm trying to get more clients. So what I did to solve that problem is I let all my family and friends know that I'm now doing real estate. And I am, and I reached out for them to let them know that I give referral fees or gifts if you refer someone to me. I've also tried to make some posts on social media, letting people know what I do. So the first like 5 minutes of this is just you just giving information. So who my ideal client is, what product or service do I offer, what is my one issue, what have I already tried, and then what I need from the group. So that's you telling you, the person with the issue, telling the group what you need from them. So what I need from you is how else can I reach out and let people know that I do real estate? Where else should I advertise or market in so people know what I do? So that would be my question to the group. And then I lost my place. I wrote this in the chat area so we can have these questions and know what's going on. So then the other questions that I have is someone in the group restate that one issue that you're, or challenge that you're having and what you need help with. And this is really just to make sure that people understand what it is that they're answering or what it is that the problem is. So someone will be like, okay, you're trying to get more clients in real estate. So you would like, from the group, you would like us to tell you where else you should reach out to get more clients. Thank you. That's it. And we want to do like short and sweet answers and questions just for time's sake. And then the next question will be, so the group would then start asking short questions. So maybe some of the questions, and I will give a short answer. So maybe some of the questions would be, have you set up a business page? Yes, I did. Okay. Have you sent out the business page and sent that out so other people could join? No, I haven't. Okay. Have you put a flyer up at Starbucks, even though it's not open, but we're going to pretend like it's open, right? Have you put a flyer up at Starbucks? Then, the question would be yes or no. Then I would probably say no, because I haven't. So you would just ask me short questions that's related to what I need help with. So my help is with marketing myself. So you would just ask short questions about that, and I would give you short answers. And then the last part of it is, then that's when the group will give you the advice. So, some of the advice that I may get is, maybe you could send it out to an influencer and ask them to advertise your page. Maybe you need to switch up your marketing a little bit more. Maybe you need to switch up your marketing a little bit more. Maybe you need to do some Facebook ads to get yourself out there. So it probably wouldn't be maybes. It would just be their suggestions on what I'm saying maybe what you could do, but it would just be your suggestions on how to help me market myself better. And then once everyone went around and did that, then I wouldn't speak. I wouldn't be trying to defend myself. I wouldn't be, well, I did that and that didn't work. And we want to keep an open mind, and you don't have to take all the suggestions. You don't. They're just recommendations and suggestions that help you move forward. And it may be some great advice and maybe not. But for me, what I found when I've done this and when I would be in these group meetings, that they were very valuable and helpful. And I implemented some of those things, and it really helped me in what I was doing. So that's kind of the part that I really wanted to do. And then you will have someone, I think someone could probably write those answers in chat. That'll probably be easier, so we can have a record of it. Because while I'm listening to your answers, it's hard to write it down and listen. So someone in a group could take notes about those answers and then send it over to you. And I want to say that we probably could be able to do that in the chat. So you could write those notes in the chat as people is giving those suggestions, and then the person could have it, I believe. If that doesn't work, then we'll think of another format that may work. And so that would end the breakout session. And I think I mentioned that I would have like a speaker that would speak probably for the first 20 minutes and share some information for us. And then we will do our breakout session. And who is Progressive Business Circle for? So my tagline is taking steps to progress in business, right? Because we're trying to get to the next level, and the next level, because we want our businesses to grow. Like I said, I have a nonprofit, but the real estate, that's not my nonprofit. I'm trying to get profit for that. I'm trying to get some money for that business. So we want to make sure that we're taking steps to grow, to gather so we can get funds. So this is good for new entrepreneurs, for business networking. Some of you got some products that we need. So just being able to network, for business owner accountability, like, if someone checks on me, hey girl, you had an issue with this, how is that going? That's some great accountability. And even when I know I'm coming to these groups, and that's part of why I started it, I gotta be here. I gotta, be here and ready to meet with you. Um, Business owners that need a solution to a problem. So that's the breakout session, right? We got to find the solutions to your problems. No need for you to try to figure it out on your own. We're like minded. We're here to support one another. And then business owners who have a need for resources. So, I right now I know a graphic designer. I know someone that can help with social media. I know someone that could do hauling or fix things. If you have a office or a space and you need something fixed or whatnot. So whatever it is that you may need resources on, I have some, but other people may have some as well. So that's the whole point of us networking and sharing that information. I know a t-shirt vendor right now. The other thing is entrepreneurs who want to get to the next level. So that was it. So if you're just trying to get to the next level, this is definitely a circle and a group for you. So I'm going to be meeting every second and fourth Thursday at 7 p.m. Right now it's 7 to 8. We may have to extend it depending on how many people is on the call when we have our breakout session. So we may have to extend that a little bit as far as when we're asking those questions and stuff, they may go over a little bit. So I had anticipated that they may take 30 minutes and the groups may be small. So it may be 3 people into a group. And there's a way here on Zoom for me to break you into groups. And it's also good, like if you have a partner, when we do the breakout session, to separate the partners so you're not in the same group. That way you're getting more information and recommendations on how to handle that one issue. So that is what Progressive Business Circle is all about. So I hope that you are going to join me on the next call, and that will be, sorry, I should have had this date, July 9th will be the second Thursday in July. So July 9th will be the next one. And from there, it's every second and fourth Thursday. So thank you very much for listening or watching this replay. And I hope to see you on July 9th.